Because these people are not going to win. We are.
No, you're right. But now I'm going to give you this third headline because it all ties in together. You're absolutely right. And people are getting the retribution in the form of physical. Here's the next headline. It's the Zero Hedge News Hour grab bag. Investors pick physical gold over ETFs in Q1. COMEX registered silver just hit a fresh all-time low. So people are buying the physical, Bob.
And they're going to run COMEX right out of business. And that's going to be expedited by the new Hong Kong Mercantile Exchange, which started doing 32-ounce, which is 1 kilo contracts, as we know it, Wednesday night, which is 2 nights ago.
Right.
And I got a letter from one of the subscribers this morning. It'll be in tomorrow's issue, inquiring when are you going to do silver, and they come back and said 2 or 3 months.
Oh.
So all you people that didn't know, you know now, and it's all in the International Forecaster.
Fantastic.
And so what they're doing is they're buying, they're going, have long positions in both metals, and then New York opens, they knock them back down again. And COMEX will probably lose 1/3 of their business real fast. All the Asians aren't going to go to COMEX when they can go to Hong Kong, never mind everybody else in the world. And so they may have a gold and silver pit at COMEX with nobody in it.
Sounds like ultimate justice to me, Bob.
Well, it's been a long time coming. I've been doing this for 52 years. I wrote my first article about the market being rigged in August 1988. And I didn't even know it at the time that the executive order had been, that month, put into motion by Reagan, creating the President's Working Group in the financial markets. But I said the government is in hitting the markets. I can see it. As a professional trader, you get the feel for that stuff. It's an art form. And if you haven't been in the market as a professional, you can never, ever be able to try to figure out what these people are doing in the market. You can take all the charts in the world, you can throw them out the window. You've got to be there, you got to be fired at, and you got to know. Max Kaiser was a broker. He understands. But anyway, this has been going on for a long time. But over the past 13 to 14 years, they've been really bearing down. And they've been losers. I mean, look back 11 years. Gold, $260. Now it's $1,500, we'll call it. Silver, $3.50 an ounce. What is it now? $35. A couple of weeks ago, it was $50. They're losing. And we're going to beat them. You go long and you stay long. If you happen to be a professional trader, you do it your own way. I don't encourage people to do that. I get questions on that all the time, and don't do it. I'm a pro, and I'm telling you not to do it.
Well, thanks for that, Bob. Are you ready for a question from a subscriber?
Well, of course.
Okay, Bob, here goes. This question comes from DT, and he's concerned because he does play the COMEX. Now, I have a feeling I know what you're going to say in regards to physical, and we're all there with you. Physical is the way to go. But here's what he did, and he asks this question of you. He says, quote, I had $1.7 million in Silver July call options 2 weeks ago, which will expire June 23rd. They are now only worth $600,000. Should I cut my losses now and roll over now to Silver September call options, or hold for another few weeks where it will reasonably recover, hopefully, and bounce back somewhat, and then roll over? They can't possibly push it down to 20 for silver, can they?
And the answer is they can. They can do anything they want. Whether that'll work or not remains to be seen. Do they want to go there right now? Do they think they can get away with it? I don't think so. But you can't take that risk. You take the loss and roll to September. That's the best thing to do. To me, it's very simple. Because on a short-term basis, you don't know what they're going to do. I mean, these people, there is nothing to stop them. They're arrogant and they're brazen. They own the government. They own the United States. We're talking about J.P. Morgan Chase, the largest owner of the Federal Reserve, and all of those other banks. They own the United States. They can do what they want until they're stopped. And the point I'm trying to make here is you got to go and play the market, understanding what they're doing in the market. It's very difficult to trade. That's why I say go long and stay long. But if you're going to do that roll to September, at least you have a time frame to work with. Yes, you're paying for it, but it's worth it for you because you're a professional trader. And that's okay. You're not some guy from a farm in Indiana who's playing the COMEX for the first time. No, that's the best thing for you to do. Silver is going up. Will it go to $20 first? I don't know, but I do not think so. What do I think? I'm a buyer. I'm buying today. I bought yesterday. I bought the day before, but I buy physical. Kind of a different ball game. But silver's going higher. It's just the timing is so difficult.
Okay. On behalf of this well-heeled investor and a subscriber and a viewer of what we're doing here, I thank you for your opinion on his behalf. Anything else we should cover before we let you go?
You can short Goldman Sachs.
I like it.
You know, I shorted it before, close to $200, and covered it. I think it was 68. I've had some phenomenal shorts. I haven't, done any recently, but the amount of money people have made is incredible. Hundreds of millions of dollars. I did better. I did about as good on the shorts. Well, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac at $68 each. I covered it $1. And
now, are you sharing that information, and I bet you are, with people who subscribe to you? You tell them to do that?
Sure. It's just that I've laid off it for a while because we've been so wild and woolly in the gold and silver area. Mm-hmm. But I don't until the inclination or announcement that we're going to have something like QE3 comes. And this is all baked into the cake already.
Right.
And I predicted this last May.
Right.
We're going to have a QE3. They can call it something else, but it's not going to make any difference. What are we talking about? Between 1.7 and 2.5 trillion.
They bumped through the debt ceiling, Bob.
Well, you just took the words out of my mouth. That's why they're going after the federal pension money. Mm-hmm. And they're not taking it out. They're just not putting any in, and they're diverting it to keep the government going. All of you people got to get a free copy of International Forecaster right at the beginning of the U.S. section. I talk about the move is on. It began 2 years ago to steal your IRAs and your 401ks. If you don't get out, you're going to end up with a government-guaranteed program, and they're going to steal all your assets. And if you stay in, you're dumb. Get out, pay the taxes, pay the penalty. At least you've got what you've got. If you can't get out, borrow against your 401k. And there's another bill coming up, I just wrote about this morning, where they want to change the rules that you can borrow against your 401k. These people are real beauties.
A bird in the hand here. I mean, it's better to take what you can get now as opposed to being left with nothing when the criminals steal it.
Absolutely. And I've been warning about this for a long time. We had a lot of subscribers roll out, and I'm happy for them. And they all say, I feel so good about doing that. And you people out there, believe me, I know what I'm talking about. I get into the heads of these people. I understand the criminal mind. Actually, I should have probably been a cop. But anyway, I know what they're going to do because I just do. And I've been right on all this stuff.
Now, you say that for folks that aren't subscribers, they should get a free copy of the International Forecaster, so they can read exactly about what we've just spoken about and get your advice here. How do they do that?
First of all, it's about business, finance, economic, social, and political issues all over the world, published by email on Wednesdays and Saturdays, about 40 pages each time. Hard copy goes out to those who are not on the Internet twice a month. You get everything that you need to know every week in that publication. Get a free copy. Go to theinternationalforecaster.com. If you want to ask a question, you want to get a free copy as well, either kind, or if you want to get copies of our recent recommendations in gold and silver shares, email us at bob@intforecaster.com. And for those of you who want to call toll-free, 877-479-8178. That's 877-479-8178. A free copy of either. And there's an offer there for those of you who want to become subscribers. Free 1-year subscription. The deal that they're offering is fantastic. Take advantage of it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Chapman of the International Forecaster, one of the greats. Bob, thanks for joining us.
Okay, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right. You're good, man. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's it, guys. Thanks again for tuning in, and be sure to check out sgtreport.com, where we cover a lot of ground on a daily basis to help keep you informed and up to speed. Until next time, thanks for watching.